What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another video. This video is going to be a little different from my usual content. I'm not going to be making a tutorial. This video is not really going to be super edited. This is kind of just a little bit of a yap session to try and help people that want to actually get into coding. I'm going to explain how I got into coding and how you can kind of, like, once you get started, how you can continue to get to a point where you can just keep developing your coding skills so you can create the things that you want to. All right, so to actually get into the yap, how I started was probably like most people would, is I went to YouTube, I looked up how to code on Roblox, or like Roblox scripting tutorial, something like that. And I watched a little bit of a series, I took some notes on it, I created some things. And then with that little bit of knowledge from that, I completely just stopped coding. I kind of forgot about it. And a few months later, I decided I got some motivation and I want to make a tower defense game. So what I did is I went to YouTube and I looked up a tower defense tutorial. I watched most of the series of how to make a tower defense game by Gnome Code. And that actually taught me a lot about coding. That's what I kind of try and accomplish with my videos, is I try and teach you guys how to make things, but it's not exactly the things that I aim to help you guys learn. It's how coding works, how to actually make stuff with code. That tower defense game, making it taught me a lot of how things work, like functions and in loops and all things like that. I mean, obviously, just after watching that one series, I did not really know a lot, but it helped me understand so much more than I did before. After just spending so much time watching tutorials and actually making things, my skill kind of just built up. The next thing I did, I guess, after the tower defense game is I never actually finished that one, but a few months later, me and my friend, we had the idea to make a game, and I was going to be the coder for that game. I volunteered to code, and he was going to build, and we were going to make some simulator pet game, kind of like Adopt Me. We never ended up finishing that game. It kind of died, and that was a little bit my fault. I lost motivation. He wanted to keep going, but unfortunately, I did not have the motivation to finish that game. But that game taught me, I think that game was actually the most coding experience I got. Now, obviously I didn't know how to make a lot when I started making that game, but I made what I could without tutorials and stuff. And obviously I needed all these tutorials. Obviously with the tutorials, it's not only just trying to help you guys understand. Obviously, if you guys need what I'm trying to help you make, inventory system, sprinting system, I'm making the tutorials so you guys have that info and also have the models and whatever you need to help with your game. But understanding how to make all these different things, you can kind of use the skills from making all these different things to make so many other things for your game. For example, functions are used in everything. Modules are used in everything. There's so many different ways to make anything. Everything that there is to make, there's 1,000 different ways to make it. Sprinting system, I'm sure there's tons of different ways to make the exact same sprinting system I showed you guys how to make in my video. I'm sure there's 1,000 different ways, or there is definitely 10,000 different ways to make a data saving system. Actually, for my data saving system, I didn't really copy. I took heavy influence from another data saving system that I saw a while ago. A lot of coding is looking at other people's work and how they did things, thinking, oh, that's a smart way to do that, and then kind of taking that knowledge and applying it to just anything that you make, understanding how all these things work and how to formulate everything and have it harmonize into one full thing is kind of just how it'll work. I'm kind of explaining it weird, but basically just understanding how all these different things work. You have to understand, like, well, like, obviously understanding specific things is a part of it, but you have to understand what specific things to do or like to use. And that'll come with time. Like, coding is not something you can learn in like a week or like 2 weeks or like even a month. It's going to take a lot of time. Like, I've coded for a long time, probably like 3 or 4 years. I know compared to other people, that's not that much, but coding for that long, I know how to do a lot of things, but there are so many things that I don't know how to do and are completely beyond like my knowledge of scripting that I have. Like, there's just so many things that I know how to do, and there's also so many more things I don't know how to do, which is kind of what I just kind of repeated what I just said, but you get the point. You just have to spend time doing these things. So, I mean, to get started, like, tutorials and the dev forum and like the Roblox like dev like pages, like the breakdowns of everything, are gonna be your absolute best friend when it comes to coding. Coding is not like, obviously once you have like enough knowledge, you can mostly get by without having to look at things like that. But even like the best developers, the best scripters, coders, always use like outside resources to understand things better and how to like make things better. Like, there's so many like modules that you can use to help that people have already made. A good one like profile service or profile store is a great like data saving module that people use for their games. It's a great asset and tool for developers to use. Like, developing, it's taking knowledge and resources and assets that you have from outside like sources. It's like, I guess what I'm trying to say is it's kind of like a soup, I guess. It's like a soup. It's a mix of your knowledge, outside resources, outside assets, tutorials, help, modules, basically everything. It's a big conglomerate that you can form to put in to your game. What I'm saying is probably not making sense, but like, to actually get like started, it's just kind of gotta. Okay, so I guess I've kind of skipped over like the point of this video, but like, to get started, what I would recommend to do is go to YouTube, try and find like a tutorial, just like a basic like how to code or like how to start coding, and then learn from that. Or you don't even have to do that. If there's something specific that you want to make, look up a tutorial on how to make that and try and look at what they're doing with their code and try and analyze it and see what everything is doing, like what each specific function is doing, how everything like connects. Because the code, there's so many different parts of it that mesh together to form one thing. Trying to watching tutorials and trying to understand how everything works and just forming it into your own thing is how I would start. So watching tutorials and analyzing it like very meticulously to try and understand it is how I would start. That's what I would do. And also like trying to make all the trying to challenge myself to try and make whatever I can that within my knowledge, to try and practice the skills that I have and try and practice skills that I can get. And then to go from there, just kind of looking at more tutorials or reading more dev forum things. It's kind of how you develop your abilities. It's just practice. That's kind of what it comes down to. It's just practice and research and doing whatever you can to bring more knowledge to you. Studying these things is incredibly important to have the knowledge that you need to actually code. But yeah, that's kind of like my little yap breakdown of how to start coding and how like coding kind of like works, and how just like a breakdown of learning how to script, I guess, kind of how to do it a little bit, kind of like how to start and where to go from where you are. Like, if you're already pretty good at scripting, I'd honestly I just recommend that you can kind of just think of things you want to make and make it. If you need help, look at the dev forum, look at tutorials, and learn from that. Learn from your mistakes and don't get discouraged is what advice I will give. Yeah, that was kind of like my yap session, but I know this video was a little different from my usual like tutorial series, but I just wanted to make this video to try and help you guys understand what I try and accomplish with my videos and what you can try and accomplish by studying them, or not my specific, but just studying code and just researching scripting. Like, if you're serious about wanting to learn how to code and you're serious about wanting to develop and learn how to make these games, then this is the video for you. Or this was the video for you. I probably should have said that in the intro, but yeah, that is gonna do it for this video. If you guys have any questions about what I'm saying, any comments, anything to say, let me know in the comments. Any questions, I'll try to answer, and I'll try to be as helpful as I can. If you guys would like to see more content like this, or maybe like I could try and make like a little tutorial series on how to code, it's probably not gonna be like great or as good as other coding tutorials, but I can try and explain like how I started in those tutorials and how like things that helped me, I guess. So yeah, if you guys want to see something like that, or just any other tutorials or any other kind of videos, let me know of your ideas down in the comments. And if you guys made it this far, I honestly appreciate that so much from the bottom of my heart. And if you guys could also like and subscribe, I'm trying to grow this channel to be more helpful and have a bigger reach to try and help more people who strive to learn to develop and code. But yeah, thanks so much for making it to the end of the video if you did. And I'll see all you guys in the next one. Goodbye.